friends, it's great to see you back here at Kidscoast at Home. This is our last week talking about how we can grow in humility. And there's also something sweet in it for you too. But what exactly is humility? Say it with me. Humility is putting others first by giving up what you think you deserve. Humility isn't something that comes easy or even natural. When we follow Jesus, He helps us to live in a humble way. He helps us to put others first. And what starts off as something small, like a seed, it can grow into something big and wonderful. Now, let's start off with a fun game with our friend Kaylee. Check this out.
Hey everybody, welcome to our first game of the day. We've got 7-second Bible stories, and Amy's joining us again.
Hi, how are you?
Good, good. Are you excited?
Yes, I've never played this before, so I'm super excited to give it a try.
We've never played this before. So the way it's going to work is one of us will be taking a look at what Bible story is on the screen, and then we have 7 seconds to describe it.
Only 7?
You gotta be creative. Quick. Ooh. And then at the end of the 7 seconds, you guys and the other person here is going to have to guess what story it is.
Okay.
Okay?
That sounds kind of challenging, but I'm up for it. I like a good challenge.
Yes.
We'll see how it goes.
All right, so I'll go ahead and describe first.
Yes, I was just gonna ask that.
Perfect.
Please.
Okay. So let's take a look.
So I don't
You
look?
don't look at the screen.
I'll turn this way.
Okay. Let's see our first one. All right. Boy kills
David and Goliath.
Yep. Wow.
You're good at describing.
2 words.
There you
You're
go.
good at guessing.
Boy.
Good job. I know, it was the boy that really.
Yes, that was good though that you thought of that real quick.
Yeah. All right. You ready?
No,
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna look. You're gonna look, and then you're gonna describe to me.
I'm not very good at quick stuff, but let's see.
Okay.
All right. Can you see?
Nope.
Oh, eat. Oh wait, this isn't where I have more than one word.
Yeah.
I thought I was playing the game we only have one word.
No.
It's where people eat, and it didn't look like that everybody was going to be able to, but it turned out that actually everybody was able to. And you know this.
It might be beyond the 7 seconds.
Oh, it stops when that stops.
Yeah. But,
What's your guess?
Jesus feeds the 5,000.
Yes! Yes!
Good job. Good job.
I knew it. You're so good.
Good job.
Good job for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
All right. Next one. Okay. So this is not a surface that is typically able to be on top of, but someone did it. That's all I got for you. 7 seconds are up. You can turn back. You can't see it anymore.
Oh, a boat? What?
You normally cannot like
Water. Walk on water. Jesus walks on water.
There you go.
This is how you walk. You walk on water.
It's a good song.
One foot in
Yep.
front of the other.
Good job.
I like that one. Okay.
All right. Next one is for you to explain.
Zoning in. Walks around 7 times?
Jericho.
Yes.
Walls fall.
Yes.
Jericho.
This is great. I like this one. This is fun.
All right.
How are they doing?
I think they're doing really well.
Doing good?
Maybe better than us.
Probably.
All right. Let's see the next one. Big boat, lots of animals.
Noah's Ark.
There you go. Good job.
Thought you were
Oh,
going
boy.
somewhere else with
Had
that, but
Time left over. You know, I think it's
Wow.
the biggest boat in the Bible.
yeah. Maybe that could be our challenge. Like try to do it with
Build
the
the
most
boat?
time.
Oh, leave the most time. Okay.
Leave
Yeah,
the most
I
time.
thought, I'm not really up
Build
for
a
building an
boat?
ark.
Yeah, I don't think I would know how
Not
to
my
do
thing. But it's great.
No.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Here we go.
These are all written Moses. And
10
he tells-
Commandments.
Yes.
10 Commandments.
Look at that.
Perfect.
This
All
is
right.
good. This is fun.
All right, we've each got one more to explain.
One more. Here we go.
Let's do it. Tomb is empty.
When he rises from the dead, Easter, right? Pretty much.
Or it's called,
Called the
Resurrection.
resurrection.
Of Jesus.
You know what I meant.
Yep. Good job.
I was just thinking about Easter and candy.
Yeah, absolutely. We just celebrated it a few weeks ago.
Yes, exactly.
All right, last one. You to describe. Here we go.
Oh. This is a picture in a lot of people's thing where
Last
they all
Supper.
eat- Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's
All
good.
right, how'd you guys do?
Yeah.
All right,
Great.
That was awesome. Now let's check this out.
I'm blown away by your love for me. It goes on and never ends. I belong to you. I'm chosen by you. Forever, I'm your friend. You'll always be right here with me. I'm so thankful for your love. No matter what I do, I know this is true. You're by my side. You'll never leave. I wanna thank you, God, for showing me who I am. You're so good. You help me to understand. We are your sons and daughters. You're such an amazing father. Thank you, God, for coming to rescue me. You're so good, God. You're everything I need. Every minute of every day. I just wanna say thank you, God. I'm blown away by your love for me. It goes on and never ends. I belong to you. I'm chosen by you. Forever, I'm your friend. You'll always be right here with me. I'm so thankful for your love. No matter what I do, I know this is true. You're by my side. You'll never leave. I wanna thank you, God, for showing me who I am. You're so good. You help me to understand. We are your sons and daughters. You're such an amazing father. Thank you, God, for coming to rescue me. You're so good, God. You're everything I need. Every minute of every day. I just wanna say thank you, God. You sent your son to set us free. For your love and kindness, I will sing. You sent your son to set us free. For your love and kindness, I will sing. I wanna thank you, God, for showing me who I am. You're so good, you help me to understand. We are your sons and daughters. You're such an amazing father. Thank you, God, for coming to rescue me. You're so good, God. You're everything I need. Every minute of every day. I just wanna say thank you, God.
Hey everybody, welcome to Kidscoast. I'm Sarah,
And I'm Jack.
and I am really glad to see you all as we wrap up the month of April. All month we've been discovering about humility, which is putting others first by giving up what you think you deserve. Dare I ask, why do you have a jar of dirt?
You know, Sarah, I've been doing lots of thinking this week about how hard it can be to put others first. And
Yeah.
Sure, it's easy to put someone you really love first, like your grandmother, but what happens if someone mistreats you or hurts you? You know?
Does something happen?
Let me tell you what I mean. I'll never forget one time I was fishing with my friend Jordan. He was in high school and I had a small aluminum boat, perfect for catching fish on sunny days. It's just beautiful.
Yeah.
And one Saturday morning, the weather was perfect, so my buddy Jordan met me at the pond to get our lines wet and hopefully catch some fish. So once in the boat, we anchored near the shore in the shade of a huge oak tree. And Jordan was sitting behind me in the boat and using a plastic worm as bait. And I wanted to try my new top water lure, which has 2 tremble hooks. And you see,
Wait a minute, what's a tremble hook?
oh, this means there are 6 barbed hooks on a single bait. Tremble
6
hook.
and 1?
Yeah,
Whoa.
yep, got it.
Okay.
On my very first cast, I accidentally hooked my friend's hat. he was wearing and threw the hat right into the water.
Oh my goodness.
It was so embarrassing, and of course it got worse.
Oh, how?
Once we retrieved the hat, we anchored the boat again. On my very next cast, I accidentally hooked my friend's back.
His actual back? Ouch.
Yes, he was in so much pain, and I just felt awful. I hurt my friend. So we quickly paddled our boat back to the shore and drove to the doctor's office, and they were able to safely remove the barbed hook.
I mean, that's a relief.
Of course, it was never my intention to hurt my friend, but the damage was done. I was worried he wouldn't forgive me and might hold a grudge, and the hat he wore was all messed up. His back had this like gnarly scar, and I was just hoping he would, forgive me.
Well, did he forgive you?
Yes, Jordan forgave me. I mean, he was my good friend. Friends will need to forgive each other from time to time. However, I hurt my friend as an accident. I didn't intentionally set out to hurt him with my fishing equipment.
Yeah, that's great. You definitely didn't try, but I'm just still trying to figure out how that whole story connects with this jar of dirt you've got right here.
Well, today, Jordan and I got into a pretty big fight, and he said he doesn't want to be my friend anymore.
Wow.
And now I'm singing the blues. Nobody likes me, everybody hates me. I think I'll go eat worms. Big, fat, juicy ones, eensy, weensy, squeensy ones. See how they wiggle and squirm.
Is that a song? Jack, you really can't eat worms in front of the kids or in front of me. Okay, I
Don't
want to
worry.
see that.
They're just gummy worms.
Oh, okay. Don't scare me like that. Okay.
Yeah,
Ew,
they're
they
great.
kind of look real. Okay. Yeah.
Sarah, I don't know what to do about Jordan. I thought we were friends,
Yeah.
And he really hurt my feelings. Like, what do you do if someone intentionally hurts you?
That's a great question, Jack. What should our response look like? I mean, I'm sure even the kids out there, they each have an example of how they've been hurt by one another. So maybe your best friend shared that super private secret with all your classmates, or maybe you worked really hard on an art gift for your brother's birthday and he just threw it away. Maybe your classmates gave you a nickname that's mean and hurtful, but they won't stop using it. I mean, each of these situations would be difficult and hard to forgive. But it makes me wonder, what does it take to choose to forgive someone when they've hurt you? But today's Bible lesson may just be the answer we're looking for.
Today's lesson is about Peter, right?
Yes.
As one of Jesus' closest friends, Peter was convinced he would never deny knowing Jesus. But when Jesus needed friends most, Peter did just that 3 different times.
I know. I really, really like this story because we get a glimpse of the character of Jesus. All right, let me explain. When the rooster crowed and Peter realized what he did, I just have to believe that Peter felt awful.
Yeah.
However, Jesus showed up on the same beach where Peter parked his boat. Jesus had a pretty valid reason to be mad at Peter, but that didn't happen. After filling up their fishing nets with a catch, like he had done at the beginning of their friendship, remember that story? Jesus shared a breakfast with the men and Peter. Then Jesus initiated a conversation with Peter to make things right. Jesus still loved Peter. Jesus had forgiven Peter and invited Peter to care for the people who followed Jesus.
So, whether you've been wronged or you hurt someone else, the situation will be difficult. We must try to make things right even when it's hard. God gave us an incredible example in Jesus, who showed us how to forgive.
Yeah, Jesus put Peter first. He took the time to make sure Peter knew that things were good between them. We should follow Jesus' example and do the same thing. Remember, put others first by making things right.
Sarah, you're right. I think I'll make things right with Jordan right now. We can't let a little argument get between us.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the spirit.
Right.
Good job.
Hey, Jordan. Sorry about things earlier. I really value our friendship and want to make things right. Are we cool? Yeah? Really? Yeah, I'll be right over. Okay, bye-bye. Yes.
Wow, it sounds like things are good with you and Jordan now.
Yes, and he asked me to come over so we can go fishing.
Why don't you leave your tremble hooks here this time?
Good idea. But I'm taking my gummy worms.
Okay, all right, guys, stick around for more Kids Coast at Home, and I'll see you next week.
Welcome to Story Lab. This week, we're talking about humility, while we take a look at the story of a really unusual breakfast. Hey, I'm Skylar.
And I'm Sebastian.
We're talking about humility, which is putting others first by giving up what you think you deserve.
So what are we doing today?
This.
Taking out the trash.
Take a look inside.
Okay.
Hold on.
I feel like I'm doing surgery.
Go ahead.
1 banana peel, eggshell, more eggshells,
I like omelets.
coffee grounds.
Dark roast. This is the way.
Ooh. Why are we doing an archaeological dig of your breakfast?
Not just my breakfast.
Let me guess, you lost a contact?
Nope.
I give up.
What do you see?
A bunch of garbage.
I see pure gold.
I think you need to get your eyes checked.
This stuff can turn into something amazing.
What?
Ta-da!
Dirt.
Not just any old dirt. Compost.
Compost is decayed organic matter used to fertilize and nourish garden soil.
This stuff adds all kinds of nutrients. It can make plants grow like crazy.
But how does all that turn into this?
I'm so glad you asked. Let's make it. There are actually a bunch of ways to make compost. You can go outside and dig a hole about 1 foot deep, but you can also just compost on your kitchen counter with a bin like this.
So you just dump the stuff into the bin and it turns to compost?
Not quite. You need 2 ingredients for your compost recipe, greens and browns.
I see green and I see brown.
Actually, these are all greens. Fruit and veggie scraps, eggshells, tea bags, and coffee grounds are all greens because they have a lot of nitrogen in them. If you have this many greens, you need 3 times as many browns.
Ooh, will these do?
Nope. Browns are rich in carbon, stuff like shredded newspaper, dried leaves, and cardboard. We need to feed our compost with 1 part greens and 3 parts brown.
I'm on it. All right, that's 1 green, and then 3 brown. There we go. Now we keep doing that, right?
Yep.
2
2.
and 3.
3.
And then we need 1 of this.
Yes. Well, it is basically garbage.
That's it?
Pretty much. You can feed your bin greens and browns, and with the right balance of carbon and nitrogen, it'll help it decompose quickly. And it also helps to turn it over every few days.
What a cool way to turn something no one wants into dirt. Really helpful, awesome dirt.
There's more than one way to make something good out of something not. It's time for
The story before the story.
Today, we're in John, the 4th book in the New Testament. But before John, in the very beginning, out of a deep, deep love, God made an amazing world.
But when people turned away from God, the world was broken. God made a plan to draw people back into relationship. So at the right time, God sent his very own son, Jesus, to come live among us.
When Jesus grew up, he traveled from town to town, teaching and healing.
But the religious leaders made plans to get rid of him. Jesus was crucified on a cross and died.
But early Sunday morning, Jesus returned to life. Lots of his friends saw him.
Which is where our story starts.
Take it away.
Hey everyone, I'm Chloe.
Hey, Chloe.
After Jesus defeated death, he appeared to Mary Magdalene and then to his closest friends, and lots of other followers too. We can only imagine how amazed and overjoyed they were, and how many questions they had, especially Peter.
I said 3 times I didn't know Jesus. Is he angry with me? Does he still want me to be his friend?
It was true. The night before Jesus was crucified, Peter had promised he would die before denying Jesus.
Where I am going, you can't follow now, but you will follow me later.
Lord, why can't I follow you now? I will give my life for you.
Will you really give your life for me? Before the rooster crows, you will say 3 times that you don't know me.
Within hours, Jesus was arrested. Many of Jesus' friends had fled, but Peter followed behind, trying to remain unnoticed. As Jesus was questioned by the high priest, Peter stayed outside, warming himself by a fire. A servant girl questioned him.
You aren't one of Jesus' disciples too, are you?
Peter was cold and scared, so he let fear take over.
I am not.
2 more times, Peter denied knowing Jesus. Then, a rooster crowed, just as Jesus had said, and Peter realized the terrible thing he had done. That had only been a short time before. Even though Jesus was now alive again, Peter wasn't sure what Jesus thought of him. So, Peter did what he often did when something was bothering him. He gathered a few friends and went fishing. All night long, they threw out their nets, but by early morning, they still hadn't caught a single fish. As they returned to shore, they saw a lone figure standing there.
Friends, don't you have any fish?
No.
Throw your net on the right side of the boat. There you will find some fish.
That makes 0 sense.
Even though it seemed ridiculous, Peter gave it a try. And within moments, the net was so full of fish, they couldn't even pull it onto the boat.
It's Jesus.
In his excitement, Peter forgot his worries and splashed as fast as he could toward Jesus. When he reached the shore, Peter found that Jesus had already cooked fish over a campfire.
Come and have breakfast.
Jesus offered the fish and some bread to Peter and his friends. The last time they had eaten together was the night Jesus died. But so much had happened since then. They may have been quiet as they ate, wondering how things would be different now. When they finished breakfast, Jesus called Peter aside. Maybe they took a walk on the beach. I bet Peter's heart was pounding fast.
This is it.
Peter, do you love me more than these others do?
This was not what Peter expected. He took a deep breath and answered.
Yes, Lord. You know that I love you.
Feed my lambs.
Now, let's be clear. There were no sheep on the beach. Jesus didn't mean for Peter to take some lambs out into a field of green grass. But many times, Peter had heard Jesus call himself the Good Shepherd, while the people around him were like sheep.
Jesus wants me to take care of the people who follow him.
Again, Jesus asked,
Peter, do you love me?
Yes, Lord. You know that I love you.
Take care of my sheep.
Peter was getting anxious again. Why had Jesus asked a second time? Didn't Jesus believe him? A third time, Jesus asked.
Peter, do you love me?
Lord, you know all things. You know that I love you.
Feed my sheep.
Peter was frustrated that Jesus kept repeating this until he realized.
Jesus has asked me 3 times if I love him. Maybe that's once for every time I said I didn't know him.
Jesus had not only forgiven Peter, Jesus was inviting Peter to care for all the people who would follow Jesus now and in the years to come. Following Jesus wouldn't be easy, but it would be worth it. Every step of the way. The end.
Wow, so Peter really messed up, but Jesus still loved him.
Yeah, Jesus didn't leave him hanging.
Exactly. Peter was the one who denied Jesus, but Jesus took time to make it right between them.
So, what's our part in this story?
Well, if someone wrongs you, it's super easy to stay mad. But even if you feel like you have a right to stay mad, humility means choosing to forgive and make things right.
Maybe your friend didn't call and invite you to their house on Saturday like they said they would. Instead of being mad and refusing to talk to them until they talk to you first, you can go to your friend.
You can tell your friend you were hurt, but still care about them and want to hang out.
Or your big sister promised to give you a ride to school, but she left early, and you had to wait for the bus in the rain.
Instead of giving your sister the cold shoulder, go to her. Tell her that it wasn't okay, but you still love her.
And if you are the one who hurt someone else, it's just as important to make things right with them.
This is not easy stuff.
But it's super important.
You're absolutely right. See you next time.
Bye, Chloe.
So here's the thing. Put others first by making things right.
Got it. Do you think Peter and Jesus composted their breakfast leftovers?
No idea.
Hold on a sec. All right. She looks hungry.
Apple core?
Nom, 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 nom. Thank you.
Thanks for joining us in the Story Lab. See you next time.
Welcome back. We've got another fun game. This one is called Find It, Animal Edition. Any clue what we're doing?
No, but I love animals.
Perfect.
And I know a lot of them, so this should be pretty good.
Let's
Easy.
take a look at the instructions. The following images have one random item out of place that does not fit in with the animal theme. Be the first to find it.
Ooh.
All right.
So it's a
You guys are
contest?
playing along with us?
Are we playing together or against each other?
We're gonna see how well we do. And we make that decision.
Okay.
That's how it usually
Oh.
works.
Oh, okay. Sounds like you want to beat me if you can.
Well, I'm just saying if we're struggling, we need to join forces.
Right. I think we should
It's
always.
usually
join.
what happens.
Yes.
All right, let's take a look at our first one.
The
Oh,
arrow
Yeah, the airplane.
or arrow.
Let's see. Is that?
It's just missing the pole.
All right,
Paper
let's see, is
airplane.
that correct? Is that what is out of place? Yes.
It
yes,
is.
it is.
I like the little
Yeah, like a
magnifying
glass.
glass. It's nice.
Yep. We should have our own.
Oh, that would help.
No what? All right, next one. Headphones.
Very good.
Did you guys find that one? Good job. All right, let's see. I'm assuming there's nothing else that's out of place.
Yeah, nothing.
All right, next one.
Ooh, this one's tough.
That is tricky.
You look left, I'll look right. You look up, I'll look down.
Okay.
Joining voices. Let's see.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to get this one.
Okay, are you looking over there? Is it the unicorn? No, the unicorn fish is still there.
The narwhal?
Narwhal eating a bagel. You know that song?
No,
Oh, you should.
I don't. All right, well, I think our time's expired on this one. Did you guys find it?
We're so close.
All right, let's take a look. No, we're not. Nope. Didn't find the croc.
Whoa,
I mean,
that
but
was
it's
good.
a croc in waters. Crocodiles in water, right?
I see what they did there.
Not out of place.
Nope.
All right, next one.
Here we go.
Oh, look at all the puppies.
There's probably a cat in there. There's a little cat. Oh, there's
So
cats
there's lots
everywhere.
of cats.
Oh.
So not that.
Ooh, hot dog.
Oh, yeah. Good job.
I love hot dogs.
Good job.
But
Did you
I
guys find it?
A lot more on it than just
Make
ketchup.
sure. Let's see, our magnifying glass. There it is. All right, next one.
Guitar.
Some of these are so easy, some are so tricky.
Yeah.
You guys found it too? Good job. All right, magnifying glass.
Yes.
Perfect. Next one. Zebra's wearing shoes. Nikes.
Where?
There.
Oh, and those are cool Nikes too. Good job.
It's a cool zebra.
I like the color.
I think it's fun. All right, you guys find that one? Let's check our magnifying glass. Perfect.
That was a tricky one.
We've got a few more. So let's take a look at our next one.
This one should be easy. There's not a lot of colors.
You think?
Oh no. I spoke too soon.
Oh, his nose.
Look at that.
controllers.
How clever is that?
It's tricky. All right, magnifying glass. There it
Good job.
is.
Did
All
great.
right, next one.
Oh, the clown.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
The rest are really cute. I like the puppy
They
the
are
best.
so cute.
The gray one.
The one with the little
Yes, that's so
around his
cute.
eye. That's cute. All right, magnifying glass to see. You guys found it too? Nice. All right, let's do two more.
Yeah.
All right, next one. The backpack.
Backpack, backpack. Remember that?
Yeah, it looks like a scenario that you'd need the backpack.
Yes. I was gonna say birds, but as you can see,
They're supposed to be there.
there's a few more birds.
Yeah. All right, do you guys find that one? Let's check our magnifying glass. Nice. All right, you ready for the last one?
Yes, we got this. Let's
Okay, let's do it. The submarine.
go. Yep. That was very tricky.
It is.
Looks like a shark.
You guys find that? Let's
was
see.
tough.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, you guys did awesome. That was so much fun. Now let's watch this.
It's time again for Retro Reel.
Isn't this just the most beautiful field of flowers?
I'm thinking of plowing it up and planting a garden.
Hey guys, wait up! Don't leave me! Sorry, I was chasing 2 rabbits and a prairie dog and a chipmunk. Oh, and I fell in a hole.
I think I just fell in a hole. No, you're just in the deep flowers. Here, let me pick you. I want to get on Dad's shoulders.
Here you go, sport. Like I was saying, I think it would be a perfect place to have a community garden. That way everybody can pitch in and help each other out.
Is that a groundhog I smell? Oh, he's not gonna see his shadow next year.
I love the idea of the community garden. I just really love this field, except for the holes and the groundhogs.
This garden could be... you got your fingers in my mouth. I'm gonna bite them.
Don't bite my fingers. Oh, he gotcha. I'm the king of the world. I like our community garden. At first, I was sad about losing the flower field, but then I realized what this garden could mean to so many people. Oh, a fly. I had to put other needs in front of just my desire to look at flowers, even though they were really pretty.
I got the water. It's a long walk to the water pump.
Here, I'll take... Oh, you're gonna do it.
Yeah, I walked all that way. Pour in the water. Watch me pour. Take that water, squash.
I think that's enough water.
Oh, do you think it needs a foot? I could put a foot in there.
No, these are footless squash. No need for feet.
Well, let me come over there and I can put some more dirt in there. Yeah, like that. And that.
Okay, I'm gonna dig another hole.
Hey, there's a rock.
Just take it and throw it out. Like that.
I'm gonna make a volcano around my squash.
Good job. We'll call this Mount Zucchini. Maybe we'll get an explosion of vegetables.
No, just squash.
Oh, I gotta get me some new tires on this thing. These are a little bit bumpy. Could be all the holes from the groundhog. Maybe I'll get a new seat with a seatbelt. This thing's kinda scary.
Daddy fell off the tractor and the wheels went right over him. Yay, you didn't get run over.
Nope, but I definitely gotta get a seatbelt for that thing. Man.
I want to feed the sheep some of my squash. Come here, sheep. Would you like some squash? It came from a volcano.
A volcano.
No, it's okay. Not a real volcano.
Zucchini volcano.
Oh, why didn't you say so? You guys aren't funny.
Here in our community garden, we try to work together, show humility, and always put others first.
Zucchini volcano!
Oh, sorry I'm late. Oh, right. You want peace for our bonsai club. Shh. Lips are sealed.
Are you done?
Almost. It's beautiful, isn't it? Shh.
Hello everyone, I'm Brandon and welcome to the So-and-So Show.
As you can see, my co-host John isn't here with me today, but I've been told that a substitute host should be here any minute. So there they are. Hi. Hello.
Hello, are you Brandon?
Yes, Brandon. And you are?
Peter, Paul, and Maria.
Peter, Paul, and Maria.
Yes, but you can call me Pete.
Okay. Pete.
Oh.
You look familiar.
Huh?
You.
Me? No. Huh? What? I don't know. Me? All right, so here's the deal. I'm not really Peter. I'm John, the co-host of the So-and-So Show. But I'm on a show today called Undercover Host. In a world of media celebrities that are meant to be a voice to and for the people, one man has made it his mission to discover who is a good host and who needs to find a new gig. Find out today on another episode of Undercover Host. So, you see, it's me, but I'm worried Brandon may suspect something.
Yeah, I know it's John, but I'm gonna have a little fun with him before I tell him I know.
Oh, welcome back.
Thanks. You know, I usually sit there, actually.
Oh, of course. I didn't know that since it's my first time here.
Yeah, right. Well, so.
Oh, you want me to move?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Oh, but of course.
Okay, here you go. Okay. I love that. That's great.
What?
All right, the way you walk is so cool.
How is that?
All right, well, you know, like.
I do not walk like that.
Yeah, all right. I think we should do the show, if that's all right.
Yes, we should. Hello,
right,
everyone, and welcome to the So-and-So Show. I am...
Peter?
Yes, very good.
Yeah.
A good host always remembers people's names, and this is Brandon. We have an incredible show for you today, don't we, Brandon?
That we do, Pete. You know what? I have to say that was a really great intro.
Wait, thank you.
Yeah, clear, precise, to the point.
Thank you.
And your voice
yes,
is like authoritative and welcoming.
Thank you.
Yeah, much better than my usual co-host.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you are way better than John.
Way better?
Oh, yeah, way better. Whoo!
Apparently Brandon thinks my undercover host is better than me. Is it that my undercover host is that much better, or that Brandon thinks his regular host, me, isn't that great? Well, this is a job for undercover host. Okay.
Hey, where'd you go?
Oh, I just went over.
Shall we continue?
Absolutely. This is amazing.
It sounds like you don't think too highly of your co-host. John, was it?
Oh, no. John is really holding me back. The only reason I keep doing this show is because he lets me use his basement studio.
Do you think there is anything he could do better?
Where do I start? His shirts? That hat? Does he even wash it?
Maybe it's something he's trying to establish as part of his on-camera persona.
Oh, yeah, because he has nothing else.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Nothing. Zero. Zilch. Nada. I just really want John to admit it's him. Am I being a little mean? Yeah. Too mean?
I knew being an undercover host would be hard, but this is brutal to hear what Brandon really thinks of my hosting. I just didn't think. I thought we were friends, and to hear this, it's not what I signed up for. I'm not crying. You're crying.
Oh, and then John is like, hidey-ho! Look, I don't know how to stand up like a normal person. Whoa! Whoa! Wow! He's falling down all the time. He's clumsier than an ostrich waking up from anesthesia.
Brandon?
Yeah.
It's me.
What?
Yeah, I'm not actually Peter.
Of course.
What do you mean, of course?
Come on, man. I knew it was you the whole time.
You did?
Yes. I mean, I got you good.
Well, if you know it was me, why did you say all those things?
I was just joking around with you.
Well, if I'm honest, it really hurt my feelings.
Oh, come on.
It really hurt my feelings.
Okay.
It's Bible story time with Kellen!
Hey, Kellen.
Hey, guys. Want to talk about it?
Oh, John over here can't take a joke.
Brandon said some pretty mean things.
I was kidding.
I am clumsier than an ostrich waking up from anesthesia.
That's funny.
It cuts deep, Brandon. It cuts deep.
Pronounced anesthesia.
Anesthesia?
All right.
Don't make fun of me.
You know, we have a Bible story today about a couple of friends that had to work through something that happened to them.
Great. Take it away, Kellen.
Come on.
Our story today comes from the book of John, and it's about Jesus and Peter. The two of them had been through a lot, and Peter was one of Jesus' best friends. But Jesus knew that Peter was going to do something terrible. It all started after Jesus was arrested and taken away. Peter followed to see where Jesus was being taken. While he was there waiting, 3 different people asked him a question.
You also were with Jesus of Galilee.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You aren't one of Jesus' disciples too, are you?
No.
Didn't I see you in the garden with Jesus?
No.
When Jesus needed him the most, Peter pretended like he didn't even know who Jesus was. Well, over the next few days, Jesus was killed, buried, and then he rose from the dead. That was incredible. But Peter had to still be thinking about what had happened between him and Jesus. Was Jesus disappointed? Angry? Well, Peter would soon find out. One night, Peter and some other disciples went fishing. They'd been fishing all night and hadn't caught a thing. That's when someone appeared on the shore and said,
Friends, don't you have any fish?
No.
Throw your nets over the right side of the boat. That's where you'll find some fish.
Right side of the boat? Sure, okay. Hey, why not? Fellas, what do we have to lose? Are you kidding me?
We can't pull this in.
It's too heavy.
What? Who is?
It is the Lord.
It's Jesus?
Peter was so excited to see Jesus, he could not wait. He jumped in and swam to shore. When he got there, Jesus had already been making breakfast out of fish and bread. After they had eaten this breakfast, Jesus asked Peter a question.
Simon, son of John, do you love me more than these others do?
Yes, Lord. You know I love you.
Feed my lambs.
Jesus knew the time was coming for him to leave the earth. Now, there probably weren't any sheep on the seashore that day, but Jesus, many times before, had referred to himself as the shepherd and his followers as his sheep. Jesus wanted Peter to take care of his followers, but Jesus asked twice more.
Peter, son of John, do you love me?
Yes, Lord. You know I love you.
Take care of my sheep. Peter, son of John, do you love me?
Lord, you know all things. You know that I love you.
Feed my sheep.
Just as Peter had said 3 times that he didn't know Jesus, Jesus asked Peter 3 times if he loved him. It was probably hard for Peter to hear Jesus ask 3 different times if he loved him. But even though Peter had messed up and really hurt Jesus, Jesus still loved Peter and made things right with him. The end.
It's a great story, Kellen.
Yeah.
Sure thing. I think y'all got it from here.
Yeah, I think we do. Thanks. You know, that story got me thinking. It wasn't very funny for me to say those things about you. Sorry.
Well, thanks, bud. So you think I'm a good co-host?
Yeah, you know I do.
Okay. Thanks. Well, then you know what to do.
Feed your sheep?
No. Reveal the question.
Oh, yeah, reveal the question. When is it hard to make things right?
Whew. It's hard when you accidentally break something that belongs to someone else and you don't have money to replace it.
It's hard when you say something that hurts someone else's feelings. I mean, you can't take back your words once they're out of your mouth.
Oh, and it's a given. We're going to mess up sometimes. We're going to say and do things that hurt friends and family.
And friends and family are going to say and do things that hurt you too.
But we should try and make things right, even when it's hard.
That's right. Hey, remember, we have an incredible example in Jesus who showed us how to forgive.
Indeed. I think that's all the time we have for today.
Yeah, but we'll see you next time on the So-and-So Show with your new host, Lyle Poppin' J. Markowitz the 7th. We're gonna have so much F-U-N fun.
Brandon? Where did Brandon go?
No.
Who are you?
No,
Brandon!
No, it's me, John. No, really, it's me. Are you?
Brandon!
Okay, you reveal the question. Well, what's the question, Popsicle Stand?
I usually wait for it to fall from the ceiling and onto the ground there, but there's not one. So let's make up a question.
All right.
Why are cheese? Yeah.
I've often thought about that one, and I think it's because the milk got old.
All right. Y'all ready? Here we go. I think it's time to change my mind from only thinking me, myself, and I, laying down my pride. Gonna put somebody else at number 1 this time. Don't wanna be in a world where it's all about me. I'll take second to whoever is around me. I'm giving up my number 1 position. So we all belong at number 1 together. Laying down myself, shine the light on someone else. I'm giving So I put aside myself, making less of me and more of someone else. Don't wanna be in a world where it's all about me. I'll take second to whoever is around me. I'm giving up my number one position. So we all belong at number one together. Laying down myself, shine the light on someone else. I'm giving it all for you. 'Cause we all belong at number one together. Humility is less of me, giving more for anyone around me. Humility is less of me, giving more for anyone around me. Humility is less of me, giving more for anyone around me. Humility is less of me, giving more for anyone around me. I'm giving up my number one position. So we all belong at number one together. Laying down myself, shine the light on someone else. I'm giving it all for you. 'Cause we all belong at number one together. 'Cause we all belong at number one together.
This story is a great reminder for all of us of what real humility looks like. It's about putting others first, like Jesus did for Peter. Peter had messed up by denying Jesus, but Jesus took the time to make things right between them. Jesus made sure that Peter knew they were still friends and that he wanted Peter to take care of the other believers. Now, just as Jesus showed us, we should do this too. Put others first by making things right. Even if you feel like you have a reason to be mad at someone, humility means choosing to forgive them and make things right. Maybe your friend lied to you about something. You might not want to be their friend again after that. But there's another option. You can go to them and tell them that you know what they said wasn't true and it hurt you, but you still want to forgive them and be their friend. Maybe you're the one who hurt someone else, even if you didn't mean to. Humility is about being willing to say you're sorry. It really hurts when we have problems in our friendships, but it feels good when someone makes an effort to fix what's wrong. With God's help, that is what we can do for each other. We can treat others the way we want to be treated. All right, that's all I have for us, friends. For more resources, you can go to seacoast.org/kidscoastathome and stick around for some fun discussion questions about today's episode. I'll see you next week. Bye.
To find ways to get involved at Seacoast Church, text SERVE to 320-320. There are many opportunities for families to find ways to make a difference.